Thank you. SEB surprised the Baltic markets on 3rd of April by announcing that we have a venture debt product. Well, we had venture debt product in Stockholm for 4 years, and we thought we'd introduce that to the Baltics because the ecosystem is growing, it's attractive, and the products in Stockholm has been successful. We've learned a few things, and we're happy to bring it over. What we decided, we copied it from our Swedish colleagues, and they do not take warrants or equity. And the reason probably is that because we're a bank. And it's easier for us not to, than to take it and then to think what to do with things afterwards. But it also, clients like it, that we don't take warrants. We don't ask for board seats. We do like to have observers, right? But we don't sit on your boards and make decisions. And the idea to partner with us is, why we think we are useful is that we have, we can be your bank for a longer time, and we maybe are, inspiring some of your investors to come on board, because you have a bank that wants to be your bank in the future. Right. Who are we looking for? Similar to what Tom's looking for, we are into more Series A lookalikes. So we're looking for companies with sort of long-term customer relationships, a post-product market fit with a strong growth prospect. So established recurring revenue base and ARR above 500,000. We start lending from 500,000, so we figured companies with 500,000 in ARR could pay us back. That's our rule of thumb. Right, and what we're bringing to the Baltics that was not there before was this range of 500,000 to 2 million lending with no positive cash flow or pre-profitability. So, or the mezzanine you can get today in the Baltics, which is plentiful, basically relies on the company repaying the debt. In our case, we can accept the fact that we'll be refinanced by the next round. So that's the innovation in a nutshell. Okay, so that's a picture to show where we see ourselves. And that's Series A and afterwards, all the way until you refinance us with something, more affordable maybe. What are our main terms and conditions? So 500,000 to 2 is the amount we're lending. We're lending up to 4 years, and we say we are happy with the bullet repayment. But maybe, if it really is a more complicated case, we will ask for amortization after year 2. That would be something we will be looking at. Interest is Euribor plus 10. We have to say that because we're a bank and everybody comes to us expecting Euribor plus not a lot. And so we do have to say that, straight up that, guys, it's a venture debt product. It is more expensive. Right, so we take an upfront fee and an exit fee. Now the exit fee is similar to what Tom mentioned about the warrant. It's about, it's what a 10% warrant would net us if it was exercised at repayment. No financial covenants, that don't make sense in a venture debt scenario. And we do have to say that, otherwise people do expect us to have financial covenants because we're a bank. Our security package is, our intention is not to take any security outside the company. So whatever the company owns, the company group owns, that is what we will take as security. But then, we won't ask for owner's guarantees or other things that are outside the company. The issue is, of course, with Series A being sometimes top code outside the Baltics. And we have thought about it, that yes, maybe that's something that will be our challenge. But then we are prepared to maybe lend to a Baltic entity and take a parental guarantee. Right, and it is a bond. It is not a loan, and for the simple reason that it's much easier for us as a bank to make it a bond, because a loan is our core product, and it's linked to all the automation and reports and all sorts of things, and making a very funny little loan on the side would really make the whole process a little complicated. So we decided it's much more agile, and modern to make it as a bond that we can service manually. Right, but it's a non-public bond, so you don't have to report to Nasdaq in any way. It doesn't change. It feels like a loan, but the instrument is a bond. Okay, well that's really my story. So maybe I'll flip back to the conditions slide and let you ask some questions.
That's really great. May I start with an interesting question? About 10 years ago, when we had corporate conflict in my own software development company, I was among 3 co-founders, and we faced with tough negotiations with one of the partners. He wanted to get out of the company and sell his share. Can such kind of instrument be used to, let's say, a buyout or a co-founder, for example? Or it should be used to money procedures only to the operational expenses and business development?
We don't limit what it can be used for. When the question is, what situations do we see ourselves funding? We would come to complement a round, as venture debt would, or we would come in between rounds. But that then is a bit more complicated. We are interested fundamentally in being repaid after some time. So if you have a good business and we understand how we will be repaid, I guess that's the main thing for us. I mean, it's not, we may not become experts in your business, and so we may not know what's the best thing for you to finance. So we won't maybe have an opinion on that.
That's interesting. Thank you.
Yeah.
More questions from the audience? Nikita?
Yeah, about the amount. So it was 20 mil for all the Baltics or only for Latvia? Is it per year or altogether?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why only 20? That's I get that question. It's 20 mil for the Baltics. That said, if the tenor is up to 4 years, but I guess it's about 2, 3, maybe that will be our tenor. So it will be repaid. Now our challenge is to spend it first. I guess to find the companies that qualify and to spend it. If we spend it and quickly and all the companies are great, I guess we'll ask for more. But for now, I think our challenge is to find enough companies to spend the 20. So our capacity also, just to let you know the capacity of the team, I'm doing it full time, and I have people supporting me in Estonia and Lithuania who will be actually doing local deals, but I will support them on the product side. So analyzing and later maintenance of the product. So things like that. So the team's small and the amount is small, but let's see. I mean, we are a commercial organization, and I'm sure if the opportunity is good, we will look to do something about it. But if you see if it's 500,000 to 2, we will be doing up to 15 maybe investments in the Baltics. I mean, that's quite a lot, and it's it does take time to go through the process with each company. So I think it's okay for the start. Yeah.
How much do you invest in Sweden?
We have a portfolio. Yeah, very good. We have a portfolio. Our mandates either 50 or 70. I don't know the full number, but we have over 30 invested, lent out. Yeah. The mandate's a little bit different. There we bridge from round to round. Here we can bridge the profitability as well. So that's so we have a wider mandate here.
More questions, please? You're already calculating your cash flow target.
Right. Yes. Looking forward.
Under the conditions to attract some venture debt, right? That's all. Thank you so much, Father.